into high school. I mean, a lot of y'all don't know this, but Sean had a lot of problems in high school with academics. You know, but he was a very, very hard worker. So he would get up at like 5 in the morning, go lift weights, go to school. After school, he would have football practice. After football practice, later on that night, he would have different training for football and basketball that would lead him to not even being able to do his homework. So he would come home tired, exhausted. And when he would come home tired and exhausted, he would do as much homework as he could, eat real quick, and set his clock for 3 o'clock in the morning because he knew without academics, he wouldn't be able to complete the dream that he wanted to complete. And also he knew that he couldn't take the easy way out. One more time. Easy way out. All right, bear with me. This all has a circle. It's all going into a circle. All right? So also in high school, you know, Sean won 4 state championships. This is kind of my story. He won 4 straight championships in high school. But during that time, it got really, really hard towards the end. And a national school called IMG wanted to pick him up and have him be on the team because he had a name. And Sean said, you know, I don't want to go to IMG because I'm a Trinity person, and no matter if we win or lose, I don't want to take the easy way out. All right, going on to recruitment. All right, Sean was recruited by schools all over the country, right? And some schools were trying to recruit him with things that were legal and things that weren't legal. He met Coach, he met Urban Meyer, he met Coach Combs. They told him that, you know, he sucked and he could do a lot better. They told him that, you know, he could be one of the best DBs in the country. And, but it was packed. We had like 6 DBs in that class. And then they also got Kendall Sheffield from Alabama, transfer from Alabama. And the most kids were like, man, that's packed. I can't do that. But Sean said, you know, I want to go to Ohio State to be a Buckeye and win a championship because I don't want to take the easy way out. All right, we're gonna move on. I got like 2 more. All right, so last week I was going to Chicago for the rally, and some guy on social media, they ended up canceling my tickets. So I had to buy tickets that was like 6 times more than what it was. And I was like, man, I gotta buy these tickets, man, and come here. But I did it. You know, this week right here was a hard week at my job. I got put on a leave because of a situation that has nothing to do with this. And I could have easily said, man, you know what, man, Sean going first round. I don't have to be here. But you know what I did? I came here to support the Buckeyes because I didn't want to do what? All right, so to sum all this up, to get it where it needs to be at, these Buckeye fans are asking the presidents, the commissioners, the Big Ten, Kevin Warren, I got you, Kevin Warren, and everybody who gets paid 6 figures to make sure these kids can play safe and have a chance for a national championship. All right? And we feel as parents, and y'all feel as Buckeye fans, that 2 weeks ago, them trying to cancel the season was the what? Do your job.
When Tamar said, do you want to be president? And I said, well, what do I have to do? Oh, it's really easy. You plan tailgates, you get the parents together for the spring game, you go to media day, you get the parents together. I'm like, I like to tailgate. I think I can probably do that. So I took this job. Then COVID hit. And this has turned into a job that I never expected. And I think our board can say the same thing. And journey, I would say, in the last 3 to 4 weeks. We have Zoom calls. We have a group text message between all of the board members that you guys would not believe. I mean, how often? I think we text 50 to probably 70 times a day, and I could show it to you on my phone. And you know, we're really out here to fight for these players, fight for you as Buckeye fans, fight for us as parents, and we want transparency. We want to know what happened. We had a schedule August 5th. I was so excited all summer. The schedule came out. I called Coach Day. I said, okay, what can we do as a parents organization? We had a plan, and then 3 days later, it's like the whole world was dropped out from under us and they canceled it. And we just want that transparency. What happened? What happened from August 5th to August 11th? We think that the commissioner and the presidents of the universities owe it to us as parents. Amen. They owe it to you as fans. Should be given the opportunity to compete in the college football playoff and to compete for a national championship.
Thank you all once again for coming out. We really appreciate the support. We're here as parents and fans to fight for our kids, for our Ohio State Buckeyes, and we are so proud of them. We are so proud of the university. We are so proud of Coach Day and his staff, Coach Gene Smith, and everything that they've done to make our kids and put them in the best possible situation they could possibly be in, given the current situation. We just want to say and let everyone know that our beef is not at all with Ohio State University. We want to make that very clear. And really what our beef is with the Big Ten. Our beef is with university presidents who won't show us, and most importantly right now, as you're hearing stories and rumors about when is the season going to start. Is it spring? Is it January? Is it November? Whatever the case is, we want to know what the criteria and what the methodology you're using to make those play or no play decisions. The rug pulled out from underneath their feet. And so we really appreciate you support once again, and go Bucks.
My name is G. Scott Sr., father of G. Scott Jr. As I stand here, I'm going to try my best to not get emotional. Because what I have to say is from the heart, and part of me feels afraid that something I might say might go viral. You know how these kids say that, but I'm going to be careful. Time is more important than money. Let me repeat that again. Time is more important than money. What we're finding out right now, we're finding out about Buckeye Nation. And the truth is, Buckeye Nation is hurting. The United States of America is hurting. Sometimes you ain't angry, you just hurt. So you lash out, you say things. The real world isn't on social media, the real world is right here. I was standing there with my lady Lillian, Monica Johnson, Paris Johnson's mother, and we're just standing there. And Miss Linda just came up to me, and you might say, well, who is Miss Linda? Well, I didn't know who Miss Linda was either until I just met Miss Linda about 10 minutes ago. Miss Linda is standing right there. She has not missed a Buckeye game in 53 years. That's Miss Linda. But let me tell you what Miss Linda did. Miss Linda came over and asked me if she could pray with us. So let me get to it. Help me understand. Help us all understand. I look at these parents. I see them hurt. I see the sacrifices that parents have made for their children. I see the sacrifices that upperclassmen for the Ohio State University have made. I see the sacrifices that the coaches have made. I see the sacrifices, right, that these kids continue to make. And when they came back in June, I'll pull the curtains back a little bit and I'll share with you. Coach Ryan Day on a Zoom call with the parents meeting, he said, I can't guarantee a season, but we're going to do the best that we can. And then, I don't know if you guys remember, but when that schedule came out, was that not the best looking schedule you ever seen in your life? Is it me, or did you look at the schedule and you look at yourself and you look at the schedule and you look at yourself and that was the best damn schedule you ever saw in your life, and 4 days later, right, the season was yanked from us? So I'm going to end it like this, and I always believe in a call to action. And the call to action is this: for the commissioner and the Big Ten, help us all understand. Help us understand why it's okay for you and your family, Mr. Warren, to decide if your kids play football, but it's not okay for me and our parents to decide if our kids play football. That you came to us 4 days after the schedule was released. You gave the season, and you did not say, well, this is what you need to do, because true leadership tells you what happened, why it happened, and what we need to do better going forward. So I'm going to say again, help us understand. That is the call of action. If there's anything going forward that we can keep repeating, it's just to help us understand. I'm going to end with this. I think about my son. He's going to be fine. But not all kids will be fine. Not everybody. I think about my mother, who's 77 years old, and I started this speech off by telling you what? That time is more important than money, and I don't know how much time my mama got. To the Buckeye fans, to the families out there who love football, to the families like Miss Linda, who hasn't missed a game in 53 years, to the families who bond over this, to the families who make up after this, to the families and all the fans. The reason why I wanted to join Buckeye Nation is because of this right here. And when you take that away, all I'm asking is to what? Help me understand.
I also wanted to add that, Ohio State has been a leader of the Big Ten forever. We all know that, right? All right. So as parents, we would like to talk to the president, Dr. Johnson, about the situation. And the thing about it, we know Ohio State did everything they could, but we like to be catalysts for these other schools. So we can talk to our president, they should be able to talk to their president. Because there's a lot of transparency going on between everyone. All right, before we get the next parent up, I'd like to start it off just like we do in the stadium with the okay side going around. I'll start it off right here. 1, 2, 3, ho! Hey! right, appreciate it. Now we're going to have some perspective, but this doesn't just affect football. So we're going to have some perspective of other parents and different sports in Ohio State. All right, thank you.
Thanks everybody for showing up. We feel your pain. We were in our season last February, and our season got canceled in the third week. Unfortunate, understood why. Our board dealt with it. But the sacrifice our student athletes made, the commitment, I heard from my son Chris when he canceled the season. And got very, very emotional. And your heart breaks when you have to hear that from your child. So it's an honor to be here. We appreciate it. The baseball moms bought into this and said, you got to go support them. So we're the small sport here at Ohio State, but we got Scarlet Gray running through our veins. So.
Wait! Yeah, my name is Dr. Teague, Corey Teague. Master Teague. However, when I think about this situation, I think definitely beyond. I get to watch these other guys come to this program and to develop, and the things they get from being together, the things they get. This football is a vehicle that develops character. These young men, definitely people that need help. It's also a vehicle for them to be able to just progress in life and then be able to also give back to the community. Swallow. That's hard to swallow. You do your best to, at least I do, I hope we all do our best to walk a path that is decent. And so, it's just going forward and someone forcing my son and these other men to what I would say, live a life that relates to this process, understanding the things that can be done. We see it being done. The coaches have been great in communicating with us on how things are being done. My son talks to me about it. I mean, it's just awesome how they were able to put that work in. Hard work in my world. Things we do may not work out. This is just not a fair picture of why we're getting a no. So I'm searching for a yes. In the climate that we're in, we can have overreactions and underreactions, and I think canceling the season is an overreaction. And we can move forward and not kick this can down the road and have to deal with it later. Yeah.
Also, I'd like to make an update about the Big Ten Parents United. It's a big thing because I think this is the first time ever that we got 12 out of the 14 teams, parents together to have their back of their kids. And that's a big thing. I really think that it's something that can change the future, because at the end of the day, I've been preaching on social media that, you know, everybody has something they're somebody they're working for. You know, you got the NCAA, you have the Big Ten, you have these coaches and the ADs, they're great, but no one totally has the back of the player, meaning like, don't care about wins or losses, don't care about recruiting boards, anything like that. So for the parents of the Big Ten Parents United to continue and maybe have a back in the future. All right, I'm trying to see which Buckeye fan came the farthest. Did anybody come from out of state? From where? Indianapolis? You got anything else? All right, you came from Indianapolis. Come up here for a second. I think the person that came to who we got? Come on. Texas, come on, Texas. Indianapolis, come on to. What we got? What Texas is? All right, I think that the Buckeye fan who spent the most to get up here deserves to talk and say something. So let's do that. Thank y'all for coming. All right.
What just happened? It's about that time.
Excuse me, guys. I'm with NBC4.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could just get a shot of you guys holding up shirts.
Sure. Hey, that was funny though. You probably hold the front for this one. Yeah, hold it back. Yeah. Yeah, no problem.
It's here for the team and for the parents. You guys have done a great job. I truly appreciate it. And go Bucks.
Hi everyone, I'm Monica Johnson. I'm Paris Johnson Jr.'s mother. First, I would like to thank you all for taking the time to come out and support us and support our boys and support our coaches. Couldn't do it without the coaches, so we appreciate them. But I want to talk about commitment. On my way here from Cincinnati, what God revealed to me was signing day. The day that Paris committed not only to Ohio State, but he committed to the Big Ten Conference. He made a commitment. So where's the commitment from Big Ten to our state? So where is his part of that agreement? So that's what we're seeking transparency for. We want to fully understand how they came to this conclusion. We also want to understand why they're not committed to our coaches, why they're not committed to our AD. That conversation should have been had with them, maybe half was done. They're not happy with their members. G. Scott spoke about leadership.
So when you present a problem, I have taught my son Paris and my daughter Sydney, do not come to me with your problem. When you come to me with a problem, you come with a solution. They did not come with a solution. They presented a problem and walked away. We committed our kids. We allowed our kids to come here and be a part of this great institution, which we totally support. Paris is a Buckeye and will always be a Buckeye. But the question is, what is the Big Ten's commitment to our sons? And that's why we are here as their parents. Let's go! Because people make negative comments about us as parents, we will always be their parents. We will always support them. We know what's best for our children. So again, that's what we're looking for. Thank you so much for coming out. And again, please continue to not only pray for our boys, but please pray for our coaches. Please pray for Gene Smith. They need the prayers and guidance from God. Thank you.
I loved it. I just want to thank you guys for coming out, man. This is beautiful. Yes! Yes! This is what we need. This is what we want. And, gosh, I'm so lost for words, man. You guys, man, we want this so bad. And, we're not here to knock the Big Ten or President Johnson or anything. We're actually here to motivate them to say, listen, you know, there's no right or wrong way. There's always a way to fix things. You know, there's always we just need you guys to really, really, really consider everything about what we're saying. It's hard for us to get out here right now. Very hard. It's not an easy feat. We didn't have a media day and for preparation, and this is not scripted. This is all passion, heart, love. This is all the above. And if we can do the hard thing, they can do the hard thing. And if it takes for them to reconsider and bring it back to the table, let's do that. Let's do that. Thank you, guys.
Again, I'd just like to thank everybody for coming out. This is a big deal. Y'all are not taking the easy way out by being here. The support, people see this. People across the country see this. I've been contacted from places, everywhere across the country about interviews. So this movement is doing something. If you look at last Sunday to this Sunday, we're in a little bit better position. We just need them to really get their head out of their butt and get us a little bit closer so we can play and challenge for the championship. Period. Say football, but we want to play. We want to play. We want to play. There we go. All right, I'd like to say again that the Parents Association would definitely like to be the head starters of all the other teams in the Big Ten and have a conversation with our president. So I like to thank the media for always supporting our movement, and that's the next thing for us. We need to talk to the president and just get some insight of what went on our part. And the thing about it, Ohio State is the leader of the Big Ten, so it shouldn't be an issue. So if we can do that, other schools can get transparency and see what's going on in their schools also. So, I just like to thank everybody for coming out from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to turn it over to our president, Amanda. Y'all give her a round of applause.
Back up here again. No, like Randy said, thank you all for coming out and supporting us. You know, keep the pressure up. I know everybody's probably following us on Twitter. Send a letter to the president. Send a letter to the Big Ten. Send him an email. Say, we want a season. We want to play. We want a chance to compete for the Natty, and I think we can win that thing. So thank you again for coming out.